Okay, so in this video, I'm going to reveal the entire acquisition system that I'm going to be using from kind of next week going into the whole of 2026 and probably further on from that. This is the process of buying clients, basically paying to get clients. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that and the exact system I'm implementing in this video so that you can copy me, you can copy the structure. Hopefully you'll get some tips from it and you can make some more money. If you don't know me already though, and you're new to the channel by coincidence, then my name is Reuben Shears. I have an online funnel building agency called Optimally that I'm building and scaling in public in these daily update videos. I think this is video 79. We'll have 80 videos on the channel, including the Liam case study. And then after 100, we will drop it to weekly, increase the quality and go from there. But this is fine for now for building my confidence on camera, my consistency, my discipline, all of that good stuff. But let's dive straight in. So this is the iteration of what I was basically showing you guys the other day of how this funnel is going to work. And if you don't know, I'm going to be running ads, so paid advertisements on Instagram and Facebook in the next week and spend a decent amount of money on it, because what this allows you to do is you put money in, and as long as you have the systems in place, you can convert that traffic, that attention into more money than you spend. And that's the whole game, right? Is getting a ROAS or a return on investment from what you spend. So this is my strategy. I'm going to have video ads because I don't really believe in using statics in the moment, basically just because there's a trust recession in the market. The market's very sophisticated, the people I sell to. So having statics isn't really the right fit. If you don't know what a static ad is, it's basically just an image rather than a video. And it obviously you can get less information in that than a video itself. There's no opportunity to nurture people and get them to know kind of who you are and what you do, other than just showing your offer in that ad. So I'm going to be doing video. I'm going to be testing, let's see if we can write some stuff down here. I'm going to be testing 5 hooks, 3 bodies to start with for the first week-ish, or just when I've got to a decent amount of spend on each ad, because that's what it's really about. It's not about time, it's about money spent. And then as a result of doing that, I'll have 15 ads to test and I'll put that in 3 ad sets with broad targeting to start with. That's what I'm going to do. For the creative side of things, that is the only thing left remaining before I actually turn these on. The rest of this is built, and that's what I was going over today. But I really need to just get on, script them and record them and just get on with it, because I'm probably procrastinating a little bit too much in regard to just getting the ads live. It's super important that I do that, because I am really intent on scaling the company by the end of this year and going into next year. It's super important to me. So what we do is when we get this traffic, we send them to an opt-in form, right? So that we can collect preliminary amount of info regarding whether they have a business, how much they're making, are they running a funnel already, that sort of stuff. And then just getting them to give us their details, obviously, so their email, their phone number, so that we can, as you can see here, dial them and also have our AI contact them on autopilot to reduce that speed to lead. So not a single lead that we're getting is going to be wasted at all. Every single lead is going to be interacted with based on their current stage of the funnel. So once we've got that info, they are going to get redirected to the respective page that they need to go to. So if their income is of a certain amount, they're going to go to our qualified VSL page. And now I was in Dubai last week and I was talking to one of my mentors. We were sat on the beach and he was telling me for the qualified VSL page to reduce the amount of friction and increase the amount of bookings, just for now, really, until I've got some data in, I'm just going to put the calendar and no VSL on there, right, to get the most amount of bookings. For the week qualified page though, which are the qualified leads that are just like not the perfect fit, but they're a good enough fit, I will have the VSL on there and I'll have them directed to their own page on that as well. So that's the difference. I'm actually just going to have calendar to maximize bookings for qualified leads, a VSL and calendar for the week qualified leads. And then I'm going to send anyone who isn't qualified to my low ticket funnel, which is what I was doing today. I was recording the little video for that. And we'll see if that actually converts anyone. It'll be interesting to see whether that works or how easy it is to do that. I'll be super interested to test that out, because really it doesn't matter too much, because it's the people that would never write for the high ticket services anyway that are going to that. So that's fine. They all go to their respective thank you pages, which is where the pixel actually is, and where it tracks the conversion essentially and sends it back to Meta so that we can get more qualified leads and it trains it over time. So you can see that the only one with the actual pixel on is the qualified thank you page. So the qualified leads coming through. Makes sense, right? Because then only the qualified leads are the ones that Meta is getting trained by. So it should give you more of them, ideally. Obviously, at that point, they've booked the appointment. And what happens then is we have our post booking bot activate on autopilot. So again, the second they book, they're going to get a WhatsApp or SMS message with the thank you page delivered to them, just in case they didn't see it, and loads of pre-nurturing material before the call to make sure that call goes the way I want it to and the way it could benefit them as well. That's the idea. Obviously, a closer. We have a closer that phones up. That's me at the moment. Dials to bring the appointment forward. So a little tip from Alex or Mosey. If you booked in a call, why not try it and bring the sales cycle to a minimum by phoning up the lead and saying, should we do the appointment earlier and just bring it earlier into the day? Because they'll be more receptive is the word, more receptive to just talking to you if they've only just opted in and booked in. Sales call, ideally it's a one call close. If you have to do two, then fine, get the close, ask for a referral, get the upsell. That's the ideal flow of how I'm going to be running my business and really how I'm automating the acquisition of clients, because I think a lot of people struggle with that. So I'm hoping this video kind of resonates to an extent and you got some value from that. It's kind of like quite high level stuff. Obviously, like this first thing here, like the video ads, that's his whole thing in itself. It's a whole thing, like monitoring KPIs there, like how to actually test ads, how much do you spend on them, when do you scale them and all that stuff, which is, what I need to, I guess, figure out and how I'm going to do that. But there's the funnel. That's what I'm literally turning on very, very soon before I go to Spain. And yeah, hopefully it's got some value. To finish off the video, let's do what we always do in every single one and check our growth on YouTube and LinkedIn. There you go. So we've got 168 on YouTube and 9529 on LinkedIn. That's growth on both. There's my trajectory over time, due to my consistency of posting. I'm quite happy that we've done 79 videos or so now. It's good. We'll get to 100, no problem, and then go from there. I guess the videos towards the end might actually be just me giving updates on what I'm doing in the business in real time and just what I did in the day. That might be helpful. Let me know. Other than that, if you want to watch another one of these videos, then you can watch it on the screen here. Should give you some value, and then I will see you in the next one.